it is an auspicious occasion when, for me, as a guy who grew up in Norwood, to be able to swear in the chief of police. And I've always looked up to the police. As a kid, I look up to the police as an adult nowadays. It's a tough job. It's an interesting job, but it is a job that is incredibly necessary. And I appreciate, and I've said it before, I appreciate everything that the police department, the police officers do. Bill, if you'd come up for just a minute, I'm just going to put you on the spotlight just for a minute. Bill, can I have a round of applause for Bill? Bill and I, we've been friends for many, many years. We go way back. Actually, my mom knew his mom, so years and years. It's very interesting to think about the career and life that Bill has led, starting out, with his work with the Marine Corps, and then working with the Sheriff's Department, and then working with Elmwood, and then coming to Norwood. Being at Norwood for 27 years and a total career of 32 years is an incredible achievement. To be the chief for the last 12 years, almost 13, quite a heck of an achievement there. I mean, we went through a lot of struggles in the city of Norwood, and Bill was at the helm. There was a lot of changes, a lot of turmoil, a lot of strife that he led the city through, and worked with the police department to make sure that everything that needed to be done was completed. And I can't say how much the city of Norwood residents appreciate all the hard work and time and dedication. I wish I could say I'll see you around Norwood, for the next couple of years, but Bill deserves, it is a well-deserved time off, and he can now plot the next chapter in his life. And I wanted to thank you, from the bottom of my heart, and from all the residents in Norwood. Thank you, Bill. Bill said there were a couple of key people, and there's always a couple of key people that are involved in your career and in your life and with you. And when I said, I thought right away, the first person he would say is one of the police officers that he's been working with, and we put our lives on the line all the time. The first person he said was Kim Ford. And Kim has been with the city for many, many years now, worked back when I was with the city years ago, and has always been that type of person that you can count on. The loyalty and what she does and brings to the city has always been a strength. And when the chief of police says that, that's incredible. Kim, I give you a round of applause. And I'm sure it's as it is with any other department. When there's a transition like this, the new person wants to put their stamp on and try to make some improvements, try to make some changes and make it their own. And I'm sure that the new chief will do that. And I hope that all of you will get behind him as he's working to improve, in his eyes, improve the department. And hopefully we'll see some very positive changes over the next couple of months, years, as he puts his stamp on it. So thank you. Without further, Dwayne, would you come on up and we'll get you started. And I'm going to do the swearing-in ceremony, and then Amy is going to come up and do the pinning on of the chief's badge. First of all, this is not a standard because, as each of you know through your career, as you're being promoted and moving through different ones, you're getting sworn at a lot, or you're swearing at others a lot. This first one, I'll read this one through just real briefly because this is the swearing-in that every one of the officers do. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States, Constitution and laws of the state of Ohio, the laws and ordinances of the city of Norwood, the rules and regulations of the Norwood Police Department, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of police officer to which I have been appointed, according to the law and to the best of my ability. You remember saying that at some point in your career, yes, right? So, a long time ago. We don't need to go through that. He's already sworn. He's already did that. This is the chief of police swearing in, so it's a little bit different. And I will ask you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. On my honor.
On my honor.
I will never betray my integrity.
I will never betray my integrity.
My character.
My character.
Or the public trust.
Or the public trust.
I will always have the courage.
I will always have the courage
to hold myself
to hold myself
and others accountable for our actions.
accountable for their actions.
I will always maintain the highest ethical standards
I will always maintain the highest ethical standards
and uphold the values
and uphold the values
of the Norwood Police Department
of the Norwood Police Department
as the Chief of Police.
as the Chief of Police.
Congratulations. man.
Thank you.
Now, Amy, come up. It's the official pinning. And he becomes a colonel. Not a Kentucky colonel. He's a real colonel here now. Come on.
Good.
You got a microphone right here if you want to, you can do a speech?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I need my glasses. Before I read this, just to let you guys know maybe a little bit about me to council itself. Born and raised here in Norwood, and I think that I fall in line with all the police chiefs so far that were born and raised here in Norwood. So I think that's a positive thing with leading this department in the future. This is my wife, Amy, and my daughter, Madison. My other daughter couldn't make it tonight because she's about ready to have a baby, so we're getting ready to be grandparents here in the next day or two. But anyway, I see that we have all these fine officers behind me in support. So with that being said, so first of all, just let me say that I'm honored to stand here before you today and accept this promotion as Chief of Police. This promotion is a reflection of the support and encouragement that I have received from my family, my friends, and my colleagues over the last 24 years of law enforcement with the City of Norwood. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Lieutenant Fair, Chief Kramer, Mr. Powers, and Mayor Schneider for entrusting me with this new opportunity. And I also want to thank the community, whose trust and support have been crucial into our department's success over the years. It's through those partnerships that we have been able to create a safe and secure environment for everyone to thrive in. As I take on this new role, I recognize that there will be challenges and responsibilities that come with it. I pledge to continue to lead by example, to act with integrity, and to serve with compassion and honor. I am committed to upholding the values of our department and working with all members of the community to ensure that we continue to provide the highest level of police service possible. With your continued support and the support of my fellow police officers, I am confident that we will continue to make our community a safe and welcoming place for all. And before I finish up here, I really do appreciate the opportunity, but first and foremost, I know this ceremony is about me and my promotion, but these guys back here, they're the real heroes. You know, these guys are the ones that work day in and day and night through holidays. They miss a lot of time with their family so they can come in here and provide the professional service that they do provide. So they have a very thankless job. And I just want to say, as your Chief of Police, let me be the first to tell you thank you for everything that you guys do and all the hard work and dedication that you guys bring to not only this department, but to this city as well. So with that, thank you again for this honor and your continued trust in our police department. Thank you.
And There's a reception downstairs. Sharon put together a reception in the atrium, so feel free to hang out. Council members, you got about 5 minutes before your council. You might run down and get a cookie or something, but you got to get back up here. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We really do appreciate you being here.